All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday out there. Today is February 20th, 2026, and let's go ahead and jump into our video, taking a look at our regional outlook. And right now, the only thing that we have going on is down in Nebraska, down here in southern Nebraska. There is snow that is currently going on from the McCook area over towards North Platte and then over towards Sidney. And so those areas are seeing some snow. But other than that, we are not seeing anything for our Quad State region. We are dry out there, and we're just plain cold out there. Look at some of these temperatures. We are at 23 in Sioux Falls. That is below our average high for this time of the year. We are at 21 in Huron. We're at 11 in Aberdeen. We're at 20 in Pierre and 28 out in Rapid City. So overall, we are in the teens and 20s across our region. We are very cold compared to where we've been the past few weeks. Yesterday was kind of the start of the very cold weather. But this is still not as cold as what we saw, back in January, where we saw, the bitter Arctic cold. Down into Nebraska, we're at 21 in Grand Island. We're at 26 in O'Neill, 25 in Valentine. We're at 20 in North Platte. We're at 22 in the Omaha area. Into Iowa, we're at 26 in Spencer, 23 in Des Moines, 21 in Carroll. We're at 25 in Waterloo. And then up into Minnesota, we're at 23 in the cities. We're at 16 in Wilmer, 22 in Marshall. We're at 21 in Austin and 19 in Mankato. Overall, a cold weather day out there, but at least it is dry. Now, yesterday we had some pretty crazy weather. We had quite a bit of snow. We had a winter storm that was in Nebraska and Iowa and Minnesota. Now let's go ahead and talk about that. All right, so this is the map that shows us where we had the snowfall reports, and this is from the past 24 hours. So starting west to east, western South Dakota, Rapid City got a trace to an inch. The Black Hills region had anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow. Overall, not a whole lot of snow. Now, once you get into central Nebraska, you start to see some more amounts. You start to see some heavier amounts of 3 to 7 inches across central Nebraska, places like North Platte over towards Grand Island, north of Grand Island. And then the Omaha area received quite a bit of snow, 4 to 8 inches across the Omaha area. And then how about Iowa? Well, Iowa had quite a lot of snow. Northeastern Iowa in particular had the most snow. They had anywhere from 9 inches to over a foot. Some places had 15 to 16 inches of snow. The Des Moines area had about 4 to 8 inches in the Des Moines area. Now, so again, northeastern Iowa received the most snow. Now, up into northeastern Minnesota, this is a completely different subject matter. There was a ton of snow that fell across northeastern Minnesota. Places, Duluth had about, a foot of snow up there. But you go north and east of Duluth, look at some of these spots, 20 plus inches of snow. Finland, Minnesota, 29 inches. How about up here in the northeastern corner of Minnesota? Hovland, Minnesota was a spot that received 40 inches of snow. That is a report that came in at 7 a.m. this morning. Again, Hovland, Minnesota with 40 inches of snow. That is absolutely incredible. That is over 3 feet of snow, by the way. And so that is an incredible number coming in. Uh, Technically in our coverage area, again, we cover Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska. So the fact that we saw 40 inches of snow in Minnesota, that is absolutely insane. So it was it's going to go down in the record books in some spots. It was a pretty major winter storm in some locations of these areas, but we're past it now. We are looking at a dry period of weather now. So let's go ahead and jump into our model run. So looking at the latest European model. Today, again, the rest of today, we are not seeing anything. Now, there could be, again, some lingering snow in far southern Nebraska, but overall, we're not seeing a whole lot here. We're going to be drying things out as we head into your weekend. We're looking at a dry forecast for tomorrow. It's just going to be chilly, and same thing on Sunday. We're looking at a dry and chilly, cold forecast for this weekend. So if you have any weekend plans are good. Should be good. Shouldn't have to worry about any travel issues. We're not looking at hardly much in the way of wind either. So relatively low wind. It's just going to be cold out there. So bundle up if you are going to be outside. Now, as we head into next week, as we look at Monday, we are seeing another dry day. But if we get into Tuesday of next week, you notice a little bit of a change. There could be a system here up into North Dakota, into northern Minnesota, and that could cause some snow, as you see a low pressure is the culprit of that. Looks like an Alberta clipper, perhaps, here by Tuesday of next week. So something we'll keep an eye on. There could be some isolated mixed precip in far northeastern South Dakota, so some we'll keep an eye on. Maybe even into southern Minnesota, Marshall over towards Minneapolis. After that, Tuesday overall, though, looks dry. Now, as we head into Tuesday night into Wednesday, you start to notice some more precip comes in here. And this is going to be the next system we're going to be watching very closely. The middle of next week does look like at this time there could be a system Wednesday of next week with the low pressure moving through our region. Mixed precip looks to be possible as we head into the middle part of next week. That takes us out to the 25th. That is 5 days out. Things can still change with this, but as of right now, it is looking more and more likely that we're going to see a system pushing through our region next Wednesday with mixed precip, rain, freezing rain, maybe some sleet, mixed precip, and snow all included there. And then by Thursday of next week, that system clears out and we don't see anything after that. But again, watching the middle of next week. And as we take a look at the temperature map here, today it was a cold day out there. Now, as we head into your weekend, looks much of the same. We're looking at a pretty similar forecast for your weekend. Cold, chilly temperatures into the teens and 20s. That is what we're looking at for this weekend. So again, bundle up if you're going to be outside this weekend. Now, I do want to mention the overnight lows and the morning temperatures this weekend into Monday are also going to be cold. So it's gonna be really cold for the morning temperatures. Now, as we head into Monday, it looks like we are going to be seeing more of the same across at least the eastern half of our region. But Monday, we start to notice something. We start to notice a shift and another change in the weather pattern. According to the latest here on the model run, it shows warmer weather coming back into our region, at least in the western part of the region. So far western South Dakota, far western Nebraska, temperatures could return to the 40s and low 50s for daytime highs. Now, as we head into Tuesday of next week, you start to notice that warmer air shifts east again. So we are looking at starting on Tuesday of next week. Looks like warmer weather is going to move back into our region. So looks like the cold weather that we're seeing since yesterday is going to last through Monday, and then starting on Tuesday we're going to warm back up into the 40s and 50s, and that trend's going to continue all the way through next week. So Wednesday, looking the same. Thursday, 40s and 50s. Friday, 40s and 50s. And into next weekend. So through next weekend, we are looking at another warming trend. So be ready for warmer temperatures. So now last thing I'm going to show you guys, this is a look at the NOAA's map of the long-range temperature outlook, temperature trends for the country. And have a look at your map. The orange and red shaded areas is where we have above average temperature trends. And look at this, it covers basically the entire country. We're looking at above average, above normal temperatures. This is the 6 to 10 day window. And, you know, for our region, we're right in the thick of that. So be ready for warmer temperatures as we head into, next week. And then if we look a little bit farther out, looking at the 8 to 14 day trends, it does not change. The map looks the exact same. You know, the warmest weather, you know, the farther south you go, the warmer temperatures you're going to see. But for our region, you know, and really the entire country, we're looking at above average, above normal temperature trends. And for our region, there you go. I mean, it's covers our entire region. So it's really, you know, for February, that is pretty crazy to see that, really. To see the entire country in the orange and red, which again is the above average temperature. So I thought that was interesting. Then as we look at the 3 to 4 week, it really doesn't change. The central U.S. and the southern U.S. Continues to see the highest likelihood of above average temperature trends. And then I found this even more interesting, looking at the March temperature trends. This is the March outlook. Look at this. Most of the country seeing above normal, above average temperature trends for the month of March. So that doesn't necessarily mean spring is here, but it does suggest that we're not seeing any big time cool downs anytime soon for our country, really. So overall, just get ready for some mild weather. Just got to get through this weekend and get through Monday of next week, and then we're going to start to warm things back up. So that's going to be it for this video. That's all we have to cover for now. We will be back on Monday to give you guys the forecast ahead for next week. Now, I'm going to be coming out with some videos tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be back tomorrow. But that's going to be it for today's video. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you guys. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. And check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. We don't want to miss any of our content over there. And also, we have a sponsorship availability for any of you out there that are interested in joining any of our sponsorship ideas. And availability is there. So anyone that wants to sponsor with us, reach out to any of our social platforms and our phone number. So thank you guys for watching, and stay safe out there. Have a great weekend.